Learn more by clicking on our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
It's time now for the WTIM morning show right here on WTIM, your information station. My name is Tim Zalabak, your host of the morning show. Thanks so much to our sponsors of the live stream. People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark in studio. We have Dee Kruger, the director at Lincoln Land Community College in Taylorville. Dee, how are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Doing well. Thanks so much for taking the time. A little bit of a slower season for LLCC.
It's a little quieter right now.
Always busy, though. That's a qualifying statement right there.
Very much so.
Busy,
always busy. There's a little quieter times.
Absolutely. But how's summer going?
Summer's going quite well. We're in week 3. This is the start of week 3. Some students, panic that first week because they realized, oh my, this is going pretty quick.
Yeah.
But we got them to stick it out, I think, for the most part. And you try to tell students, don't try to take too challenging classes in the summertime, but no matter how you try, they're going to try it, and then they're going to come back to you and say, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Absolutely.
So coaching is very important when you think about going to college, or they call it advisor, coach, whatever it is, to make sure that you stay on track and that you take courses that aren't really difficult in the summer like that. Or if you're going to do it, just take 1, not 2. People trying to take 3 in the summer, they're kind of in the same boat.
Yeah.
But I do have some people trying to finish up their degree, and they have that goal, so I'm sure they'll do well with 3, as long as they can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Absolutely. When you're talking these summer classes, what's the main one people are entered in right now?
In Taylorville, it's the CNA program. Of course, we always have a strong CNA program in the summer. A lot of our students take online classes in the summer because they're so convenient with vacations and everything. You don't have to worry about missing class because most online classes have weekly deadlines. So no matter where you are, as long as you have an internet connection, you can be in class.
That's really great. I'm going to get into a little bit more of the online hybrid in-person classes in just a little bit. But as we're talking about summer, you mentioned there sometimes is an initial shock when you enter into your first week there. Maybe it's the content, or sometimes it's the 6 to 8 week course crammed into that. I mean, do you find that to be an issue?
Oh, yeah. Instead of reading 1 chapter a week, you're reading 2. Yeah. I mean, that's, between 50 pages. Now you're going to read 100 a week, something like that.
Right.
Because we do encourage students to read the book.
Of course.
That is one reason why we get those textbooks, for you to read them, because the teacher doesn't come back and regurgitate what's in the book. No. They hope to have a discussion with you about what was in the book.
Yeah.
And to have that discussion, you've had to read the book.
Absolutely.
So I tell students to make sure that they use that textbook and read it and apply it when they go in the classroom.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's the 2-part work there. A lot is to be done at home in these summer classes, and that's the whole different change moving into college. You're expected to do the reading, and like you said, they're not going to regurgitate the reading when it says required course materials. That textbook is definitely required.
Right.
Definitely.
And the teachers already read that book, so
sometimes they wrote it.
Sometimes they wrote it, exactly. So they don't need to regurgitate it. That's for sure.
Absolutely. All right. Talked all about summer courses. Things going well. They're in week 3 there, and wishing those scholars the best of luck in that CNA program. Really great with Lincoln Land Community College in Taylorville. Dee Kruger, the director of it. I can't believe we're already talking about it, but we can't start the thought process too soon here. Let's talk fall.
Right, fall. We actually started thinking fall in April, believe it or not, and this is now mid-June. So for all those out there still thinking about, am I going to college or not? It's kind of getting to be the time, especially for classes in Taylorville this upcoming fall, because I have some that are near full.
Okay.
I have 1 or 2 seats left, especially in the afternoon at 1 o'clock. My College Now program is strong. Also, my non-traditional, or I should say traditional students straight out of high school, we've seen a grand increase in those for the fall semester already. And it's just June, the middle of June. So we're excited about that. In the fall, we're offering what's called general education courses. And those are courses everyone has to take, no matter if you're a teacher, engineer, pre-med, business. You have to take these courses, no matter who you are. So these are a great time to get those out of the way. We have things like biology, microbiology, chemistry, weather and climate. Those are in the science area. We also have a lot of pre-healthcare classes for all of our healthcare programs. The traditional human anatomy and physiology, psychology, sociology, those kinds of things that can be applied towards nursing, radiography, electroneurodiagnostics, any of our 23 healthcare programs, I think there are.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, so
Right.
it's no surprise that 45% around there of my students in the summer are healthcare, are there, are in the fall are healthcare related, especially in the summer. We offer a CNA course again in the fall. I've had such a demand for statistics, and I've had to offer a second section, which
Wow.
is unheard
Wow.
of in recent years, I'll
Yeah.
say. So I think that's on an uptick. I'm excited about that. Students, of course, can register all the way up to August 16th. I don't want them to wait that long, of course. Classes start on the 19th, so let's plan ahead just a little bit.
Yeah.
Please don't come in that last week expecting miracles with your FAFSA and whatever. It's just not going to happen.
I get it. I get it. Well, it's good to hear that there is still some time, and there are seniors that have graduated that maybe not have made their decision yet, which is okay. They can still get their general education courses done. You mentioned you can get all of them done before heading off to a 4-year, and anything you would need to move on.
Exactly. And it's great to get, a degree out of the way, especially, but if you're going to get 30 hours knocked out, 15, 12, do that at a community college level, because it's going to be a lot cheaper. And it's the same course content you do Illinois Articulation Initiative. Whether you take the course in Taylorville, Springfield, U of I Champaign, we're all meeting the same course outcomes. So the only thing different is the price.
Absolutely. I really started to think about my college journey through the credits that I have and how close I am. That's how you start thinking about your credits and how much you paid for those credits. When I took advantage of my junior college opportunity, it was just a different thought process when I was thinking about my gen eds that were completed there. I mean, speak on the combination of a smaller class size there and some more attention to you, and that price tag on it, just better.
It is. I love the smaller class size for sure. And our students do too, because our teachers actually know the students' names.
Sure. Wow. Big deal.
It is a big deal.
Lecture hall. It's just a different feel when you're thinking about getting extra help, or it feels when in a 4-year 100-person lecture hall, you don't get that same same recognition from your teacher there. So we're talking fall registration is open until August 16th. Is that correct?
But it sure is.
No. Classes are starting on August 19th there. So, but will there be a fall welcome open house?
We're going to have a fall welcome for students on August 12th. It's from 5:30 to 7. We have a refreshment kind of reception. We have some faculty that will be there to intermingle, to get to know the students before classes start, kind of on a personal basis. We have them all introduce themselves and then talk about how they got to be a teacher at Lincoln Land. And some of those stories are very interesting. And the students seem to enjoy them because they get to kind of see a personal side of the teacher before they get in the classroom. Then we split off, and I kind of work with the faculty on things that are coming up in the semester and how we do things in Taylorville. Not that it's a lot different than Springfield, but they need to know where their mailbox is, things like that. Yes. So I work with the faculty. And then Tisha and the Symphonic Success take over, and they do a Success in You workshop. So for students that want to get a little head start on study skills, test taking, note taking, time management, you name it, they can come to this 1-hour presentation and hopefully get a lot of information impacted into that time. Absolutely. And feel better for when they start that first day.
Without a doubt. I mean, I can't tell you what kind of leg up that'll give you on the first day there. No questions to be had if you've already experienced it once. So that's great, especially with the professor and getting some words to them. That is a great way to get things going. Dee, we're about to take our quick time out here, but you mentioned the College Now program. What was the College Now program?
Yes, College Now is for area high school students to come out to our location Monday through Thursday from 1 to 3-ish and take college courses that count towards their degree at Lincoln Land and their high school elective credits.
That is really great. Is that a program that you guys have been doing in the past?
Oh yeah, it's been around for about 24 years.
Wow, really great. And have students taken advantage of that?
Yes, we sure do. We have about 105 area high school students.
5. Really good for that, getting ahead of their college credits, and they're all going to be good at LLCC when they head over there. So that is awesome. We've been talking to Dee Kruger, the director at Lincoln Land Community College right in Taylorville. We'll be right back after this quick timeout. You've been listening to the WTIM Morning Show.
Your information station, WTIM.
The Does your bank offer rewards on your qualified signature-based debit card purchases? If not, then we need to talk. Hi, my name is Kendall Jones with People's Bank and Trust. Join the growing number of our customers who are earning cash back on all qualifying debit card purchases. You already use your debit card, now make it work for you with the Save by Spending rewards from People's Bank and Trust. Earning rewards is as easy as shop, sign, and save. Call 888-PBT-1954 and find out more about our Save by Spending rewards program today. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here's another lifestyle medicine message from Dr. Pavi Gill at Springfield Clinic, Taylorville.
If there's anything all of us face in life every day, it's stress. Our lifestyle medicine team offers strategies to help you cope with stress, enhancing your physical and mental health. Decide to live a healthier you.
Book your lifestyle medicine appointment with Dr. Gill by calling Springfield Clinic, Taylorville and improve your quality of life.
Imagine if you could talk to your doctor like she was your best friend, knowing she truly listened and was invested in your care. I'm Dr. Janet Albers, a family medicine physician, and at SIU Medicine, that's exactly what we believe all our patients deserve from their doctor, a trusted confidant and guide. With the latest medical expertise and advanced technology, our medical team champions your healthcare like no one else can. With SIU Medicine, you'll always have an advocate and confidant on your healthcare journey.
Coming to the Christian County Ag Fair Friday, July 19th for one gigantic show. It's country musician Rodney Atkins.
If you're going through hell,
Rodney Atkins with Alec Colleen, both at the Christian County Ag Fair Friday, July 19th at 7:30 p.m.
makes me want to take it back.
General admit only to grandstand. Infield are standing tickets only. Buy tickets under the live music concert tab at ChristianCountyFair.com. Celebrate the fair's 100th anniversary with Rodney Atkins, July 19th. Buy your tickets now.
Lauren Asali here from Schaefer, Perfetti, and Asali Funeral Homes. When you need a compassionate partner to guide you through life's most challenging moments, trust Taylorville's only locally owned and operated funeral home. Because at Asali Funeral Homes, we're more than just a business, we're family. From the smallest gestures of comfort to the most intricate arrangements, we handle every aspect of your loved one's farewell with care and dignity, ensuring a meaningful and personalized service. At Asali Funeral Homes, we will continue to serve as a family for your family.
Pastor Brian Moore here from Locust Grove Church near Assumption. We are alive and so worth the drive. Find directions to our church and watch our video podcast by clicking our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Lauren Asali here, owner of Schaefer, Perfetti, and Asali Funeral Home, Taylorville's only locally owned and operated funeral home. We honor lives and celebrate memories. Find out all about our services we provide by clicking on our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back into the WTIM Morning Show. We are in the midst of it with Dee Kruger, the director of Lincoln Land Community College in Taylorville. Thanks so much to our live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. We were talking the summer courses in that first half, and fall registration being open now until August 16th. Get that done as soon as possible if you were planning on heading to LLCC. We talked the fall welcome. Let's talk the open house, which is coming up even sooner than I imagined.
Yeah, it sure is. It's actually tomorrow,
Cool.
11 to 2. Just drop in. I mean, it's an open house.
Yeah.
Just drop in. You can talk to me. You can talk to Tisha. Well, I'm sorry, you can't talk to Tisha because I gave her vacation time.
well.
She's over in Cancun somewhere. I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Nice, Tisha. Okay.
So you can't talk to Tisha, but you can talk to me and everybody else there at Lincoln Land Taylorville to help you from everything from applying to financial aid to registration to coaching. We can get it all done tomorrow if you come out between 11 and 2. We do like people to pre-register, and that's on our website at llcc.edu/Taylorville. But they don't have to. They can just drop in and we can give them a tour. Sometimes some people just want to come in and see what we've done with the college.
Sure.
They're welcome. The public's welcome. 11 to 2 tomorrow if they'd like to come out and take a tour or talk to somebody.
Awesome. A lot of services to get clear out there. You can speak with that success coach or an advisor or anyone that you would want to. So, but talk a little bit about that, the daunting process of getting started with LLCC. Maybe it's not daunting, but
Sure. It shouldn't be daunting. The first thing we want to do is just apply. I mean, it's simply just go to llcc.edu, big green apply button. You can choose if you're a high school student or if you're not, if you're degree seeking, and apply. That puts you into a communication path, which you'll get an email every third fifth day telling you your next steps at Lincoln Land. So if you get into that communication path, you're going to get on our radar, and then we'll get a hold of you and say, hey, where are you at? What can we do next to help you with your next steps? One thing I do want to talk about not a lot, but FAFSA. Our nationwide FAFSA applications are down due to, I think, all the debacle, all the unknown quantities of FAFSA this year. But I do highly, highly suggest that you file your FAFSA for the 24-25 school year using your 2022 taxes. Because we still have the same amount of money. We even have more money for more students, probably.
Wow.
I can't say that because I'm not in financial aid, but I know that we have a lot of students receiving aid and probably a few more because of the federal guidelines that have changed.
Okay.
But yeah, if you're curious about college, come out tomorrow, 11 to 2. We can help you through that FAFSA even. We have somebody there that can help you through that. And sometimes that's daunting within itself, just to get started with.
FAFSA is definitely one thing, but the applying just for LLCC has become so easy. There's not a point where, oh, well, what do I do next? Because it's usually giving you a prompt saying, hey, you receive an email, or it's giving you the exact thing. I mean, have you guys worked to make that process smooth as possible?
We have sure worked hard to do that. You'll get an email about how to set up your online life at Lincoln Land, starting with your email account, and that'll be good for Logger Central, where we keep all the information about you in Lincoln Land, and it'll also be good for Canvas, which is our online learning environment. Obviously online classes use Canvas extensively, but some of our face-to-face classes even use Canvas for grades. They might use it for tests, for extra assignments, but the teachers will let them know if they need to access Canvas for anything in a face-to-face class.
Sure. Really about getting familiar with these things, because you mentioned just a few things, from the email to the Canvas to even like your student portal. Those are three things. At first it seems like a lot, but once you get a handle on all those things, it really makes sense. Canvas is a great platform. I've used it.
Yes.
I'm glad that's being worked in at LLCC. You guys been using Canvas for a little bit?
We've been using it for about 2 years.
Cool.
We switched from Blackboard a few years ago. We like Canvas. It gives it a lot more statistics in the end. If the teacher asks a question, everybody gets it wrong, maybe they did something wrong. And the computer will tell them that.
That's a good way to do that. That's awesome.
It just has a lot of analytics that we can use to make our students more successful.
Absolutely. Yeah. The Canvas, very user-friendly for grades and assignments and so many ththings. The modules, that's one word that always comes to my head.
Oh, yes.
Canvas
Week
modules.
1, week 2.
Absolutely.
And the other thing I like about our Canvas is we have Brain Fuse, which is a 24/7, 24-hour, 7-day-a-week tutoring service.
Wow.
So you can go in and get help with math, English. The other thing is you can submit an essay 24 hours in advance. They'll take a look over it. They'll tell you about grammar errors, content, plagiarism. So, hey, you can have somebody look over your paper that's, obviously being paid to do that by somebody because we pay for Brain Fuse, I believe. But it's a great way. I'm having students who struggle in English right now doing that as we speak, turning it into Brain Fuse to get some, because we don't have a lot of faculty or students available in the summer for tutoring because they're all busy. So I have to rely on some of our online tools, and that's one of the great ones.
Sure. I haven't heard of Brain Fuse before. What a great resource. And you answered the question, but I was thinking, is this going to be an artificial intelligence response to my math question? It sounds like a real person at the
It's supposed to be a real person. I
Okay.
can't tell you where they're from, but it should be a real person 24/7.
Really great help, and especially giving some LLCC professors some time off there, constant tutoring. Of course, students are always taking classes. They're always needing some help up there. So that is really great. Dee, in our last couple of minutes here, we can work in one more event here.
Yes, Juneteenth.
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited. We had this last year and I actually went on the walk, but LLCC is hosting their second annual Freedom Walk on June 19th at 8:30. You walk around the campus, which within itself is just beautiful because you don't see the backside of campus sometimes. And this is really nice. And then along the way, you get to learn the history of Juneteenth. It's for June 19th, the official end of slavery in 1865. And you learn about the history along the walk. They have different sites you can stop at and learn different things. And I found it very rewarding last year when I went. It's about a 1.25-mile hike. It was rather warm last year, which it looks like it's going to be another warm one this week. So Yeah, that's on June 19th at 8:30 in Springfield in observance of Juneteenth.
Great. And yeah, bring your hydration, whatever
Yes,
whatever you
please
got,
bring
water bottles or
hydration.
whatever you got.
I remember last year it was hot, and they want you to wear red, black, green, or gold to
Okay.
represent the Juneteenth colors. And of course, I wore black, and that was really silly because it was just hot. So
Heat-seeking colors, those seem to be. But that is awesome. Dee, those are some great things you were talking about today. And one more time, with the time for the Juneteenth walk.
Sure, it's at 8:30 at our main campus in Springfield on
Perfect.
Shepherd Road.
Dee, thanks so much for coming in today.
You're welcome.
Dee Kruger, director at Lincoln Land Community College in Taylorville. Great conversation with her. This has been the WTIM Morning Show.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville, 96.1 W240.